Hey Phire Birds, thanks for joining me. This is your girl Phoenix Alexander. So this dead cat you're looking the dead cat you were looking at is that blonde wig from YiLite Hair. She got a little rough. So I'm going to show you guys how I bring new life back into this child. So I washed her with my Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. This is her fresh out of the wash. After I did some detangling. Excuse me having issues with these lights because yeah, my house is just super dark and it's really hard to deal with the lighting, so it might blind you a little bit. Sorry about that, my bad. So right here I'm just parting this wig out. Initially I was going to do a middle part, and then I realized after all the plucking, you know, part changes, all that good stuff, I felt like the frontal was a little bit thin to just do a middle part or a side part. So instead, I'm gonna later decide to do a nice little wispy bang. So I treat my hair as usual. I do my Aussie leave-in insurance, brush that through. Then this is my secret weapon, you guys. I use this on my natural hair too. This is the K-trix keratin treatment. So what you do is you apply a light amount of this to the hair all over, and then you have to seal it in with heat. So this is a keratin treatment like you would use for a Brazilian blowout. I use these on my wigs once they start to get a little bit rough. If it's a curlier unit, you want to avoid it just because you do need high heat to seal this stuff in. So I am still going to use my Chi Iron Guard as a heat protectant, and then I'm just going to go in and blow dry the hair. Because this is a looser pattern, you don't really have to do a whole lot of straightening while you're doing it, but you basically just want to make sure the product is distributed all through the hair and it is completely dry. I did get this little blow dryer from Amazon. It's very, very nice, you guys. I really like it a lot. I'll go ahead and include the link down below if you're interested. And for those who don't know, it is an affiliate link, so I will get a little bit of coinage, like less than $1. But if you care, then you find it yourself. So I'm just going through, making sure the hair is nicely detangled, making sure all of it is completely dry. And now I'm hitting off the other side. I felt like y'all needed to see that too, apparently. So yeah, now we're gonna hit it from the other side as well. And after I blow dried it, I actually let this sit for about an hour or so, just to make sure that it was completely dry near the wefts, so you don't sizzle the hair when you go to flat iron it. Because you will have to flat iron it. So yeah, I'm just making sure all this is dry, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So just to say, I even after all this vigorous styling, I still didn't get a lot of shedding out of this wig. I feel like this wig was an amazing buy, especially considering I've had this thing for like 5 months now. It might be a little bit longer than that, but yeah. All right, so here we go. I have my hair sectioned off for the bang and for the flat ironing. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna go ahead and flat iron the hair. I wanna say I flat ironed this at like 425 degrees. I really try not to go too high with hair that's been highlighted, but you definitely do need to have high heat if you're gonna use the K-trix. So as long as you are using, you know, the K-trix and your heat protectant, you should be perfectly fine using the higher heat on the hair. As you can see, realistically, one pass gets it straight, but I just go in to make sure it's extra silky. So I'm just gonna go through the entire head doing this. I'm using what's called the chase method for those of y'all who have never used it before, and that's basically where you just put your comb in first and chase the comb with the flat iron. So that basically makes sure you get everything, you know, as straight as possible. I'm not using like super duper small sections because I was being lazy. Now, if this was like a kinky straight wig or one of those wigs that's like a 250% density, then yeah, I would have had to go really slow. But luckily with this one, I could just take, you know, a decent sized chunk of hair and go through and flat iron it. So my birthday is coming up. It's on March 29th, and I'll be turning 39. Like, I'm feeling pretty damn good for 39, you guys. It's crazy to me how everybody will look at me and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're ready to be 39. Like, what is a 39-year-old supposed to look like? Like, what are we supposed to look like? Am I supposed to have one foot in a nursing home? Like, how does that work? But yeah, any hoozle. Once you get that flat ironing done, you are just going to comb through, smooth through the hair, and then we can work on this bang area. So if you are using a newer wig, you're going to want to pluck this area out a little bit, but because like I said, I've worn this so many different ways, it's already plucked out. So here I'm just showing you the exact section that I have that I took out from my bang. I use a small triangle, and I'm just going to go ahead and refine that triangle a little bit. Make sure that it's even and it's in the middle. So now we're just going to pull this hair, and I've done a bang so many times, I pretty much already know where to cut it for my wig head. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop it on my head. If you are unsure, you guys, leave it longer and just slowly cut up. You cannot put this hair back. You can't put it back, y'all. So I'm just going to comb everything down and position the wig where I want to put it. Now I'm going to do some point cutting, and this is basically when you are going to turn your scissors up vertically and just cut notches into the hair. And that'll give you that nice wispy effect. It won't look overly heavy. Now I'm jamming out. I don't know what the hell I was listening to. Don't ask me. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put a light bend in these bangs just to make sure that they're not too short. I really don't like to curl my bangs like that. I pretty much leave them straight or just like slightly straight. So yeah, you might want to cut yours longer if you do like to curl your bang more. It's all up to you. It's individual. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what my hair is looking like underneath this unit. I do take like 14 pills a day, so I have a lot of hair loss from medication, but it's still growing in pretty good. And I wear my natural hair in a bang when I'm wearing it. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some adhesive. Usually with a bang wig, you do not have to worry about it. However, I live in Baltimore, where people like to try shit like snatching your wig off for fun. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. You're not snatching anything but air. So I'm just placing my unit down and applying a little bit of pressure. I like to use my comb to make sure that the laces lay down appropriately. So I'm just gonna go through. Y'all, I've never had a bang wig with highlights, and I am really loving it. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to go back because I'm really feeling the little bit of extra oomph that you get from having the highlights in it. So I'm just refining things a little bit. Now that it's actually on, I can see, you know, where it's falling to my eyeball. That's me basically being unclockable. Like, who's gonna check me? Who? Show me the person who's gonna check me. No one. All right, we're doing a little face frame and layers now, just to make sure we kind of got a little Hemi bang going on, a little princess situation. And you guys, we are done. It is literally that easy, and it's pretty much like you got a brand new wig. Holla at you later. Bye.